You're watching the Sports Political channel of LB. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. So we talked about Chris Paul at length, and the man career should be lauded and respected, you know, for the amount of teams that he's went to and has turned around. But now before Chris Paul got to the Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Suns were an obscure mess. Didn't win more than 25 games. I mean, they really had no direction or anything like that until Chris Paul got there. Now, Chris Paul's he's bounced around the league. God damn, that ass is fat. God. Anyway, um, Lord have mercy. Anyway, we talk about it again. Oh yeah. So his career is to be respected, and he's going to go down as a first ballot Hall of Famer. But his time in Phoenix is done, and one can make an argument that his career in the NBA is done. His average for the season is like 4 or 5 points below his career average, and the Phoenix Suns are going to look to move him before June 30th. As of right now, what's up, Terry Smooth? As of right now, next year he's going to make $15.8 million. But if he's on the roster before June 30th, that goes to $30 million. And nobody's going to want to pay a 38-year-old, an often injured guy towards the end of his career no $30 million. So if for somehow he remains on the Phoenix Suns, only $15 million is guaranteed next year, and then the year after that, nothing is guaranteed. But at that point, I think he'll be retired. But they say he's gonna they're gonna look to move him, and he's gonna be playing in another uniform next year. And to me, it's in the best interest of both parties that they go their separate ways. I've been telling you guys this for months, so this report coming out should be nothing new. This pretty much to confirm and reiterate what I've been saying, and a lot of other brothers been saying for the past several months, is that the Phoenix Suns are done with Chris Paul. Now, in the previous video, I talked about how Monty Williams was on the hot seat when you have 2 straight playoff exits in the second round in blowout fashion after you just had an NBA Finals appearance just a couple years ago. They've gone stagnant. They're stagnant, and they need a new voice in that locker room. What's up, Intelligent Psycho? Salute to you, bro. That's one of my day one subs right there. Intelligent Psycho, he was with me from the beginning. But so shout out to Intelligent Psycho in the building. So this is where we at. This is where we at with Chris Paul. They tried to go for it, and they came up short. So it'll be interesting to see what moves Phoenix makes in the offseason regarding Chris Paul and even Monty Williams, because I talked about in the previous video how, like I said, he was on the verge of getting fired. They got a new owner, and new owner want to make his own moves, bring his own people in, and the only time you see holdovers from the previous regime when the new owner comes in is if things make sense, that things align with his vision. So there's going to be some massive changes going on in Phoenix. But you heard it here first. What's going to hold Chris Paul back from that list of all-time great point guards is the rings. But then again, people hold John Stockton in high regard, and he has no rings to show for it. So, but I'm talking about as far as like top 5 point guards of all time. You can't put Chris Paul on that list of top 5 point guards of all time. You just can't. Now, is he one of the great point guards in this generation? Absolutely. But that tier, that upper echelon, is what's going to keep him out, because he lacks the one thing, the only thing, and that's a ring. His best chance came when he was in Houston, when he almost knocked off the 73-9 Warriors. To me, that was his best chance of getting one. But like I said before, Phoenix Suns pretty much had enough of Chris Paul. And they're going to go in a different direction now. What direction they're going to go at is it's a whole nother topic within itself. Because do you put your faith and trust in campaign, or do you go out in free agency and try to bring somebody in? So you guys let me know what y'all think about what's going on with Chris Paul. Once again, the Phoenix Suns, according to reports, are looking, and they are actively looking to shop Chris Paul in the offseason. Now, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hey!